Greetings and blessings, dear friends in the Spirit 111. It's Eddie Luisi. How are you? How was your week? Today's talk I'm calling All You Need Is One. All you need is one. Dun, da, 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 da. All you need is one. You're going to understand why I'm doing that. So, I'm recording this on May 14th, 2022. This is Season 3 for you podcast people, Episode 19. So for you people on video, I'm going to show a picture. For you audio people, it's a beautiful sunset. It's kind of orange with some trees and two people. I don't know if it's a father and a son or a monk and somebody's learning from that person. But this was received from my dear friend from the Grove Jesus Music, Sherry Thrower. And she put this on Facebook, and I borrowed it. And then I said, this is so beautiful, I'm going to pick other reflections that kind of work out with this. So I hope you like this. And don't forget, I'm also, I have a radio show, a little 5-minute snippet on Christian Mix 106 Radio. And what I do is after I record all this and I send this out, I go through my notes, because I always have 6 or 7, 8 pages. And then I pick 2 or 3 that I really like, and then I condense them into a 3-4 minute message. And then I send them out to my dear friend Brian Tucker of the radio station, and he's the owner, president, creator of that. And thank you, Brian. And it airs every Sunday and Wednesday, 9:40 p.m. It's called Cue the Spirit with Eddie Luisi. So I'm grateful, honored, and blessed. Thank you. So let's read this reflection called One. One tree can start a forest. One smile can begin a friendship. One hand can lift a soul. One word can frame the goal. One candle could wipe out darkness. One laugh can conquer gloom. One hope can raise your spirits. One touch can show you care. One life can make the difference. Be that one today. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to read from 3 Minutes a Day, Christopher Books. A Saint for Appalachia. Eula Hall spent her life as a woman on a mission, and when she passed away at age 93 in 2021, her mission had been accomplished. Born into a poor family in Appalachian, Kentucky, Hall saw the poverty around her, as well as the need for basic medical services. So in 1973, she founded Mud Creek Clinic for those who could afford to pay and for those who couldn't. She eventually joined forces with Big Sandy Healthcare and endured her clinic burning down. Until it could be rebuilt, she used her home as the clinic site, temporarily moving her family into a trailer. In order to raise money, she set up a roadblock on the highway and appealed to drivers for donations. Laura Unger in the Louisville Courier-Journal notes, Hall always believed that health is more than medicine and no one should be denied care because they lack money. Her clinic offered primary care services as well as mental health counseling, a pharmacy, and a food and clothing pantry. To be healthy, she said, people need the basics of life. One person, right? One person helping. And from Philippians 2:4, let each of you look not to your own interests, but to the interests of others. And a little prayer, help me to live selflessly, Lord. This is received from dailyword.com. Unity. Praying for others blesses me. Being asked to hold someone in prayer is a precious gift I receive with gratitude. This high calling to pray for another person establishes a sacred trust between us. I honor this trust each time I behold the divine presence within them, especially when they may not know. If they have lost hope or are feeling bewildered, I hold a high watch. I visualize them as spiritually perfect, abundantly blessed, and thriving in all areas of life. Whenever I hold them in prayer, I silently affirm their divine nature. Through the power of their divinity, they are capable of overcoming whatever may be before them. Praying for others lifts me up as well. I deepen my spiritual awareness as I pray to strengthen theirs. Blessings abound. And from Ephesians 1:16, I do not cease to give thanks for you as I remember you in my prayers. One person praying. Got a lot of ones in here, right? 111. Where is it? Friends in the Spirit, 111. 111. Keeps on going. This is received from Daily Practice, Sacred Reading, and Meditation. At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you lifted up. It's about what you've given back. You, one person. Guess who wrote that? Denzel Washington, actor. This is received from Science of Mind, Giving and Receiving. The Choctaw Nation saw more than its fair share of hardship, having suffered the Trail of Tears, a forced relocation to Oklahoma. But when they heard about the thousands of people dying in Ireland during the Great Potato Famine in 1847, they set aside their own struggles and opted for compassion instead. One community helping another, one tribe. They pooled their money and sent $170 worth about $5,581 in today's dollars to Ireland. The Irish never forgot the Native Americans' generosity, and the two peoples, more than 4,000 miles apart and separated by the vast Atlantic Ocean, bonded. When the Navajo and Hopi nations were hit hard during the COVID-19 pandemic, and with the highest per capita infection rate after New York and New Jersey, the Irish responded in force. They donated to a fund with a $5 million goal that would help supply food, water, and medical supplies to the Native Americans. The Irish poured out the same compassion to the Navajo and Hopi that the Native Americans of the 19th century demonstrated for the Irish. How beautiful. This story beautifully illustrates Luke 6:38. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. Or, as the old adage goes, you reap what you sow. And the affirmation is, I give freely, generously, and lovingly, knowing what I give comes back to me multiplied. And like I've said many times, dear friends in the Spirit, you don't do good and you don't give so good comes back to you. You just do it to do it. But good and blessings and abundance and God's favor does come back to you in sometimes ways that you cannot even imagine. So I'm not ending yet, but I always say stay blessed and a blessing, right? You are blessed and you're a blessing to others. One person, you, one community, one family, one church can help others. From Neil Donald Walsh, on this day of your life, I believe God wants you to know that there's more where that came from. There is a key teaching, a most important message. This is a key teaching. The goodness of the universe is not limited. When something looks as if it is running out, do not fret. This or something better is on the way. Sufficiency is the natural order of things. Good never runs out, although it may change form. Did you get that last part? Although it may change form. Love, your friend Neil Donald Walsh. So I'm going to end with the Tao Te Ching of Lao Tzu, and then I'll give my little reflections if I got something to say. Plant yourself firmly in the Tao, and you won't ever be uprooted. Embrace Tao firmly, and you won't ever be separated from it. Your children will thrive, and your children's children. Cultivate goodness in yourself, and goodness will be genuine. Cultivate it in your family, and your goodness will flourish. Cultivate it in your community, and your goodness will grow and multiply. Cultivate it in your country, and goodness will be abundant. Cultivate it in the world, and goodness will be everywhere. How do I know the world works like this? By watching. Isn't that beautiful? So, dear friends in the Spirit 111, I guess this is a quickie. This is a short one, right? It wasn't so long. I started by reading the poem or the reflection one. One tree, one smile, one hand, one word, one candle, one laugh, one hope, one touch, one life can make a difference. And it says, be that one today. I know, dear friends in the Spirit, you are that one. I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you personally. I know a lot of you through the internet. And I know you are doing wonderful things. I know that you are praying for others. You are uplifting others. We have a couple of small prayer communities, and I know each and every one of you are a blessing to the others. Some of you are more vocal than others. Some of you are just observers. But I know when someone asks for prayers or somebody needs to be lifted up, I know in your silence, in your prayer, in your meditation, you're keeping those people, you're keeping the friends in the Spirit 111 community in your prayers and your thoughts and your well wishes. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you. As you know, I've been doing this ministry for years. I've been a church musician for years. I've been in television for years. I've been in music for years. And I try to mentor. I try to uplift. I try to help others. I try to be a blessing. And I know you do too. You, that one person. And remember, one could be singular, one person. It could be, like I said earlier, one community, one family, one neighborhood, one block, one group of friends, right? One could be thousands of people. It could be one state, one country, one community, one world, one universe. It could be pretty darn big. So thank you for being a friend in the Spirit 111. Thank you for being that one person that touches my life, that prays for me and my family and for this beautiful community. Thank you for uplifting me, because there are times that I'm down, and there's a few of you who know and uplift me, and I try to uplift you guys. Anybody out there right now who has special intentions that needs prayers, just say it out loud wherever you are right now. And we as a community, anybody watching this, will pray for you and your intentions right now. And we don't always need to have a special name, a specific purpose. We just know that we need to pray for someone and their special intentions. And good will happen. And I've read somewhere that I think Neil Donald Walsh said something about good will happen. It might not be in the way that you want it to happen. And remember, in our humanness, we might see things, feel things, want things a certain way. But deep down in our divinity, in our spirit, we know God knows we're connected, that good will happen. So thanks for listening, everybody. Don't forget to share your faith with family and friends. Stay blessed and a blessing. Cue the Spirit. You can listen to my Cue the Spirit, Eddie Louise, at Christian Mix 106 Radio, Sunday and Wednesday nights. Thank you. God bless.